Hi, I'm Kendall Aickin and welcome to my segment on Backstage Pass. I'm a voice teacher here in the Valley and I'm working on this project with Mr. Samuel, his videotaping of musicians in the Valley, and I think it's a great project. I'm excited to be a part of it. I guess part of my interest in the Valley is not only as a writer and a singer, but also as a voice teacher. That's how I made a lot of my professional career in Seattle work, and worked with everybody from beginners to people like Roger Fisher from Heart and Bill and Melinda Gates. I guess when you can afford the very best. We had a lot of fun, and I've spent a lot of time in the studio doing everything from operatic projects in several languages to rock and roll, and currently I'm working on my second album of original music here in Phoenix at a studio here with local musicians as well. I love teaching kids. I love doing community projects, and most of all I like the bonding with people when we share an experience through music that really touches us, whether it touches us in a lighthearted and happy way or whether it's really sad and we have to process something like grief or loss. I think it's just a good tonic, and I'm pleased to be here. I'm pleased to have my song on his show. See, the album project I'm working on now is pretty special to me because I'm involving a lot of kids in it. People who wouldn't necessarily have the opportunity to sing or perform in a professional quality production. And they get an experience that's very unique, and they learn a lot, and they get more comfortable with themselves. And they also get lessons along the way. How to sing in a studio is a technique that some people really have to learn. How to communicate with other musicians really well and get what you want musically and still have a good relationship when you're done. That's an important thing. Or know how to talk to the technician, the person that's doing all the recording work. I like the process of teaching and sharing the music probably more than anything else about performance. That's what my life's been about. Not about the applause, but about sharing it with other people in a more humble way, simple, because it's really for people to enjoy and ways to express themselves. Also, I love to teach kids. I like to teach all kinds of people how to sing better. Somebody asked me once, isn't it amazing the number of people who think that they can sing, who can't? And my reaction was, no, what's really amazing to me is the number of people who think they can't sing, who really can. They've just been told by somebody important in their lives, or just told themselves that they can't. And that's a sad thing, to want to do and to feel like you can't or you shouldn't for some reason. I think everybody should. So when I teach, it doesn't matter to me whether the person is at the top of the professional ladder or whether they're coming scared to death and nervous and really never sung much before. They just want to. And that's what's gratifying about it for me. It's get them a goal that they really can truly achieve and feel better about themselves. It's amazing how much of our emotions are locked in our throats. And when you sing, you release them. It's kind of a different type of therapy from going and talking directly about problems or things that happen to you that hurt you. It comes out in a more abstract way, but I found that without any variation at all, it's healing. And I've had people completely burst into tears because they got past a note in their voice. They thought they couldn't sing any higher than that. And actually working at it, this one woman got past it, and she just cried and cried and cried. And every time we did that, she would cry, and eventually she got over it, and her voice got bigger, and it was a really transforming experience, certainly for her, and unexpectedly amazing for me. It's sure not what I expected to get in the form of a singing teacher.